Hello internet world, welcome to a new video on the Geekanoids channel. In this video I'm going to be showing you a really cool NAS device. Now NAS stands for Network Attached Storage, and this is the TerraMaster F2-221, and it's a 2-bay NAS. It comes in this diskless form, very competitively priced. I'm going to be running through the features during this video and also my experience in using this product. I do want to show you the accessory box that you get also included, and I think we'll start with this and then we'll move on to just looking around this particular NAS. So we get a power cable inside. We also get a multi-voltage power brick or power adapter. You also get a network cable to get you up and running. You get some little stickers, which I personally wouldn't use, but you get some stickers if you want to actually physically write on what hard drives you've got in here. You also get some mounting screws inside the box. Really everything you need to get up and running, even a screwdriver for use with said mounting screws. We get an FAQ sheet to help you get everything up and running, and some product registration details. You get some warranty information and also some information on the website you use to get things up and running. So everything you need inside the box to get this box of tricks actually up and running on your network. Now the idea, let's just pop that accessory box to one side. The idea behind a NAS is that you'd put this in a central location and you connect it in via Ethernet to your network, and then you put all your files on this one box. So you buy a couple of 2.5 inch or 3.5 inch drives, pop them in here, set things up, connect it to your network, put all your files on here, and then you can access them across multiple devices. So that could be your laptops, tablets, desktop computers, and even things like large screen televisions. This supports Plex, so you could put Plex server on it as well and serve up all of your media content to your other devices. So many use case scenarios for something like this. So anyway, let's pull this forward and just take a closer look at the actual box of tricks. So on the front here we've got the main control panel with the power button, some LED activity lights on the front as well. We've got the 2 bays, and these really easily just pull out like so. This is where you're going to actually install either your 3.5 inch SATA drive, which you'd use these outer holes for, or there's even inner holes. You can install a 2.5 inch solid state drive if you wanted to, and then I would suggest obviously installing them in pairs. And then you can actually set this up so that you've either got one drive mirrored to the other, or for optimal performance you can have both drives working together and spanning the data across the two. And then you just simply snap that back in place. So very, very easy to put your drives in and out. We've got plastic on the front and the back, metal casing in the middle section, and some branding. And then if we look round on this back side of the product, the rear, we've got a fan for keeping everything nice and cool. We've also got HDMI output, so you can connect this up to a 4K display if you want to, which gives you access to the sort of operating system that's installed on here. We've also got 2 USB ports, so we can further expand the device by adding extra peripherals via USB. We've got 2 gigabit Ethernet sockets, and then right down the bottom we have got a little input here for the power supply that I showed you earlier. Everything's really easy to get up and running on this, and once you've got it up and running you can use it for a lot of different things. But before I tell you what I've been using it for, let's just run through some of the specifications. Now I'm never going to remember all these, so I'm referring to some notes. We have got in here a dual core processor, which is going to take the weight off of your computer. So once the files are across to here, this can actually handle video transcoding as well, which is really very, very good. We've got a read speed of up to 200 megabytes per second, a write speed of up to 190 megabytes per second, up to 4K Ultra HD video transcoding, as I mentioned earlier, and it uses the BTRFS file system, which also has the ability to take snapshots of the system. So very, very cool product. Now, apart from just putting your files on here, there's also lots of applications that you can actually install on the NAS. So once the operating system's on here, you can actually install apps which further extend the capabilities of this NAS. And we've got things like file servers, mail servers, web servers, DHCP servers, FTP servers, things where you can actually start maybe a torrent file downloading, switch your computer off, and this will continue to do it. We've also got a variety of backup methods as well, and this also supports external storage backup, ext4, 3, FAT, NTFS, HFS Plus and exFAT, all supported, so plenty of different protocol support on here as well. The TOS4 operating system that's installed is really robust. I've had no problems with it at all. It's nice and easy to navigate around, very easy to set things up, and the fact that then once you've got your files on here, you can pretty much access them anywhere, even on your smartphone or your tablet device, whilst you're not even in the same building, makes this very, very useful indeed. Now the performance for me has been very good. I've been really impressed with the performance on this. It's had no issues at all for me. It's been a nice robust experience, putting files across to this and then accessing them. I personally use a NAS to archive off my video files once I've actually sort of finished with projects, and then I like to be able to get those video files back and search for them when I need them to include in future videos. This has been working flawlessly for that. I've also been able to actually view those video files on a large screen TV very, very easily because I put Plex on here, and it just works absolutely superb. And the pricing on this is really good as well. There's links down in the video description to actually you can check those out to where you can pick this up for yourself, and also to the TerraMaster website. They do lots of different drive solutions and storage solutions on their website, so please do check their website out as well. So anyway, let's have a look inside the live chat. This is a live broadcast if you weren't aware. So we've got Darren Bird. Good morning to you, Darren. Also Mark Appleton, Ryan Sampson, Ibsal Coots, and also DJ Tuber Your Life, all in the live chat. Sorry I can't shout you all out. There's too many of you to shout out personally, but I appreciate each and every one of you tuning in live. Darren Bird saying, my old Western Digital NAS doesn't support Plex, looking for a change. This is a very affordable solution, and the operating system is very, very good indeed. A really well laid out operating system. Ib Sal Coods asking, does it have a remote? No, this one doesn't have a remote. And Null Zero asking, how does this compare to a Synology 2-bay NAS? Well, the pricing from memory, if you go for an older model of the Synology, is probably comparable. If you go for new model, I think this is a bit more price competitive. I think the operating system on this is maturing at a really fast rate and is almost as nice to use as the Synology NASs that I reviewed before on the channel. What I like about this is the flexibility and also that Plex support, and also the connectivity on the back of this. Really good connectivity. And I think TerraMaster, if you go back a few years when I reviewed them originally, you could see it was like maybe a product that needed some improvement, and they've been continually improving their front end and what you're faced with, the user interface, and I think it's very, very comparable now. Very well made product. So anyway, that is it for this particular review. I can highly recommend this. Check out the links down in the video description. If you've got any comments at all, then please do use the comment section below. We use that area there on the Geekanoids community so that we can get the discussion going. I answer pretty much every comment I get, so please do pop them down there. If I don't get to the question or comment, somebody else in the community will. And that's it for the video. Thanks again for watching. Don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe if you're not, and I'll see you in another video very soon.